I ain't been upset like that since Mufasa died in Lion King, bruv. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. Trent Alexander-Arnold, what a player.
When Real Madrid call you, you need go.
They are a product line of success. They are bringing Trent in, and he is going to follow on that line.
You've played in midfield, you know what I mean? DM, you know what I mean? Dominant Mak&eacute and that. We know what it meant. When PSG win at the Emirates, ale, ale, ale.
Did you see that goal?
The only thing that was breaking out when I was 17 was my face. I had acne, bro.
You were really angry, right?
Yeah, I'm very angry.
So the reason why you lost is because John Terry thought it was John Wick, bruv, and he thought it was a shooter.
In this moment, you need to be understanding his captain.
Yeah.
He's the leadership of the team.
Captain America.
He did make sure he takes the trophy.
You were the legs of that team. You were the engine of that team.
I mean, David Beckham got cane rolls and they decided to spend this much money on him, and then he ended up leaving. That's madness. To be fair, yeah, when we was upstairs, you told me that you were the best.
So I'm the best.
Hi everybody, welcome along to the lineup brought to you by BetMGM. Download the app or visit betmgm.co.uk. 18 plus, gambleaware.org. As ever, I am joined by Tony Bellew and Expressions. But the man completing our lineup this month is a true footballing legend. So good, in fact, that he had a position named after him. With over 70 caps for France, he's won league titles in every country he has played in, as well as the Champions League in the famous white of Real Madrid. It is welcome to the lineup, Claude Makélélé. Monsieur, you are most welcome. There is only one place for us to start, though, and it's with Trent.
Okay. After 20 years at Liverpool Football Club, I'll be leaving at the end of the season. I think the decision for me is personal. To change environment, to challenge myself elsewhere. It's not about wanting to find something better. It's about me and my personal journey as a player. And I feel like now is the right time for me to go and experience that.
Wow. So Trent Alexander-Arnold has made his decision to leave Anfield for the Bernabeu. Let's go straight to the man in studio who played for Real Madrid. And of course, he is Claude Makélélé. Claude, is this the right decision for Trent?
I think for him it's the right decision. If he makes this decision, I think it's the right. First of all, he do a lot of things for Liverpool. He say now 20 here, give his own hard, starting academy, win trophy, give happiness for the fan, the club, and he's dreaming. I think you never say no in Real Madrid, and for me, because I'm one example also. I've been like this. When Real Madrid call you, you need go. You need go for have a different experience for football.
I think he's spot on. I think when Real Madrid come calling, listen, this is the biggest football team in the world, and it's not even close by a considerable amount. And he's going to go and play for the biggest club in the world. Who can take that away from when he's won everything he can possibly win at Liverpool Football Club? He's gave them, as Claude says, 20 years of service. He's been in this from the academy, from the start, from the foundations right the way up. And now the lad wants to challenge himself. Why would anyone have anything bad to say about him? It's not like he's leaving and he hasn't won things or he hasn't put himself on the line and he hasn't represented Liverpool fantastically. He's done everything brilliant.
Not everyone's saying that on Merseyside. You live there. You know that, Tony.
I just think anyone who's not patting him on the back and saying well done and thank you is wrong, Jim. Like the lad has got a choice. He's going to play for the biggest football club in the world, and this is a team of superstars. He's going to be one of them superstars joining them. It could be the Galacticos all over again. Whoever the manager is who comes in, and let me tell you, if it's Jurgen Klopp, they are going to hit the ground running. I know Xabi Alonso's the favourite, but if Jurgen Klopp gets hold of that Real Madrid team, they could take over everything.
I'm not gonna lie, that video package, like, it was emotional. Do you know what I mean, Tony? Didn't you see it with all the sad music and that playing? Like, I ain't been upset like that since Mufasa died in Lion King, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Do you know what I mean? What a player. You get me? He went from you'll never walk alone to walking away like Craig David, fam. Do you know what I mean? He's leaving. He's leaving. No, listen, yeah, let's be honest, innit? Like, Trent, like, he's going to Real Madrid. He's won everything at Liverpool, innit? He's won everything. So, he's complete. He's completed it. Like, he doesn't need to stay in Liverpool. He doesn't have to do it. He's not Steven Gerrard. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Real Madrid need him because they're looking like imposter Madrid right now. You get me? Cubic zirconia Madrid. They got turned over by Arsenal in the Champions League. They're defensive frailties. They need service to Mbappe, Vinicius, all the superstars that they've got. For me, like, when you go on Twitter, you see the Liverpool jersey, number 66. They're using it as Rizzler, Tony, blood. No, they are. They're burning it. They're using it as Rizzler. I think it's out of order, me personally. Like, the man stayed. Like, if you want to blame anyone, blame Firmino, Saint Germain, blood. What's it, FSG? Blame them.
The owners.
Blame Firmino, Saint Germain. Don't blame Trent, because let's be honest, innit? Liverpool to Real Madrid, innit? Where would you rather go on the stag do, Claude, yeah? Liverpool or Spain, blood? Now, I'm asking you a question because you're our guest.
No, but it's the way you say, you win everything. After Liverpool, where you go?
Yeah.
Only opportunity you can go is Real Madrid.
Yeah, but Claude,
We're not talking about Barcelona.
Is it the right time to go to Real Madrid?
Jim,
I
if he
think,
went to Man United...
I think,
or
because if...
City,
Sorry.
Yeah.
I think he finished everything in Liverpool. Real Madrid is starting the beginning because we don't know see Ancelotti moving. The new manager will come, he need to build a different infrastructure and a different mentality for win more trophy, Liga, Champions League.
Yeah.
It is the right moment for him, I think.
So he will be part of this new
Of course,
infrastructure.
the club is the club.
Yeah.
Madrid is institute, you can't move this. But different platform for the Galacticos, where you say the new Galacticos. He need to be there because he's big player.
Mbappe will be there. Bellingham will be there. Vinicius Jr. will be there. But Claude, they have not been playing well. What has happened?
They don't win trophy yet. But Madrid is always be there for the big trophy. It's always be every single year you have opportunity to be there. No one club in the world can guarantee this. For him,
But before Mbappe, they were winning trophies.
yes. But anyway,
Yeah.
anyway, they will come back. Next year, they will
They'll
be there.
definitely come back because when you look at what's going on at Real Madrid, you ain't got time at Real Madrid, Jim, you know. You see all of these players that haven't been performing this season, if they do that again next season, they're being sold.
Yeah.
No, real talk. Like, no matter how much PR Mbappe, Bellingham and all of these man got, yeah, Real Madrid will sell anyone. They will sell anyone. Di Maria had the best season of his life, scored in the Champions League final, and they said, you know what? You don't fit the bill. We want Gareth Bale. They ran him out the club. You get me? Forced him to Man United. When he arrived at Old Trafford, he didn't even know where he was. Do you know what I mean?
Gareth Bale come in as well. He was running the show in the Liga, and then they just let him go. It's just like they are a product line of success. That's what Real Madrid is. It is a non-stop product line, and they are bringing Trent in, and he is going to follow on that line. And if it doesn't go well, then guess what? They're going to sell him for hundreds of millions anyway.
Even
And
Eden
that's what they
Hazard
do.
as well. Look at him at Chelsea, yeah? At Real Madrid, they left him in the canteen.
Yeah. The web says the club is bigger than player.
Yeah.
Claude, where does Trent play? Does he replace Carvajal at right back, or will we see Trent in midfield?
I think he can play everywhere. He's a completely good player. He plays midfielder, behind, defender. When you have the kinds of player like this, I'm the manager, I will enjoy it.
Yeah.
I know he will do all the time his job, help team, he play in different position, he makes successful. This is also manager running for this kind of player.
My thing is though, Claude, yeah, like Trent's a fantastic player, innit? But when you're playing right back and the space that he's got, like the sat-nav, listen, sat-nav boots, you know what I mean? He'll find whoever he wants to find, innit? But when you're in the midfield, it's all action. You haven't got that much space. And on the ball, I don't think he's as good as, you know what I mean? You've played in midfield, you know what I mean? DM, you know what I mean? Dominant Makélélé and that. We know what it meant. No, we know that's what DM stands for, innit? That's what it is. But Trent, I don't think with all the action that's going on in the midfield, I don't think he'll be as good. I reckon if you're playing right back and then he comes into the midfield,
Exactly.
I reckon that's where his best position is. But he's good enough to play in that team 100%.
I just think he can do everything. His distribution is phenomenal. His free kicks are phenomenal. The boy can do everything. He's got pace. It's going to be a luxury for a manager who's ever is in control of Real Madrid, because this is a boy who can play all across the park. You can put him right side, left side, you can put him in right back, you can put him in right midfield, centre midfield, you can put him as a holding midfielder because he can actually defend. The boy's got the lot. He ticks so many boxes.
You put him in goal.
It's luxury. I think that's the only place he can't play.
They score goals.
Yeah.
You know, I talk with different managers. Generally, one player can play 3 positions in the team.
Yeah.
We change a lot of system for the player. We give them the wrong message. This is players completely perfect. And for me, I'm happy for him going to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Good
luck to him. Yeah. Good luck to Trent in his endeavours with Real Madrid. Claude, let me move on to Arsenal, PSG. What did you think of the first match? Just 1-0.
I've been there. I finished my career in Paris Saint Germain. I know the club as they're dreaming for going to final. I think 2 good managers. Arteta do very good job for 6 years. But Enrique is come in this club for 2 years and puts a good foundation. He puts the really message for the players, the way they play, freedom. You see them, the qualities they play in Arsenal. I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised, take the ball, play football, attacking. They can finish this game, you know, and it will be difficult for Arsenal, but Arsenal have the potential also for winning Paris Saint Germain.
So they're still in the tie. This is only 1-0. But do you think PSG will just have enough to see Arsenal off?
No, they're ready for going final. PSG, I think now the club general. The beginning is like the player makes a difference, like Messi, Neymar, Mbappe. Now it's like the club, the staff round and the Enrique, the staff from the office, the cleaner. You see the city.
Yeah,
it's too much. It's like the way Arteta at the beginning, he wants this kind of environment for Arsenal, but they push also. But I think Arsenal, they will leave this situation in Paris. It will be heavy for
I don't think it's going to be as easy as everyone thinks for Paris Saint Germain. I think one thing Arsenal can do is defend, so they can go there and get a clean sheet, and you've just got to nick a goal, Jim. If they nick a goal, they are capable of riding it out, taking the game to penalties. I think that should be an option. Some people should be looking at that. Like I said, one thing about Arsenal that I've realised is they really do defend well. Mikel Arteta utilises set pieces better than any manager in the world right now. I think his set pieces are just phenomenal.
So you sound Arsenal to me. You sound optimistic.
I'm not saying they're going to do it, but I think they're in with a shout. I don't think this tie is definitely not over for me.
One thing I could say about PSG is they've gone from a team full of superstars. Do you know what I'm saying? Like what Claude was saying, like Mbappe, Messi, Neymar, and now they're actually a well-drilled team, innit?
Yeah.
You saw when Dembele came off, Arsenal fans were celebrating. Oh yeah, Eddie Murphy from Beverly Hills Cop, he's off. Do you know what I mean? Axel Foley, he's gone. Do you know what I mean? And then they brought on that, I don't know what his name is, that striker. Do you know what I mean? And the way he was playing, Desiree Doué as well, like that Skelia player. PSG, like, when I actually watched that game, they could have been 2 or 3-0 up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they got Donnarumma, Corleone in goal as well. Like, did you see that Italian hard drive? You know the amount of saves that he made as well. Like, so for me, like in Paris, like we need to get a result, blood. You know what I mean? Oh, me and you, bruv. You know what I'm saying? I'm half French, bruv. Big man thing. Trust me, no, I was there at the Emirates, boy. You know what I mean? When PSG win at the Emirates, ale, ale, ale. I was there.
What were you doing in amongst all these PSG fans?
Ale, ale, ale. Firewood made out of the timber. Ale, ale, ale. Unlucky Bukayo Saka. Ale, ale, ale.
Sorry about this, Claude. Sorry about this.
What do you mean sorry about
What were you doing in amongst all these Paris fans?
I told you, I am half French. I am no YouTuber. I am not expression. My name is Patrice. Yes, Jean-Paul. Patrice Jean-Paul. I am half French, bruv. Let me tell you this right now, yeah. I'm on loan at PSG on Wednesday. I am on loan. And if Arsenal beat my team in Paris, that's going to be the biggest robbery since Kim Kardashian went out there from Paris. That's what it's going to be. I promise you this right now, yeah. PSG, Luis Enrique, put respect on their name. Like, the way that they play football, it's amazing. This is exactly what PSG probably would have wanted, isn't it? PSG's wanted to win this Champions League for ages, do you know what I'm saying? So, me personally, I think they deserve it.
How fitting would it be? Mbappe leaves Real Madrid and they win the Champions League that year.
Amazing.
It's like Michael Owen when he left Liverpool and that year they went running in Istanbul. You couldn't write it, could you? The best player leaves and then...
This is football. When you win this kind of trophy, Champions League, I remember when we come back from Lampard, me and Peter Cech, we come back from Chelsea. We never know Chelsea will win Champions League. But we use the manager, proper manager, tactically, understanding the team, the player. Straight away we win Champions League. Nobody does it. It's always like this. Football is not just for the big player. It's like from the team.
Claude, what happens if PSG go through to the final and Arsenal are out? The fans will not be happy. Yet again, they come so close, but they miss out. And then, of course, they have lost the Premier League already to Liverpool. What is the future for Arteta if this happens?
I think he do a good job. We can't put him out. It's impossible. Just understanding, because the problem is like now I see sometimes it's like the manager need wins the game from the player. It's not the player wins the game. In how time the manager sit in the bench. We need to deal with this kind of competition. It's like when you fight, you are your own. The manager teach you, but you concentrate for you. We be winning trophy like this. I remember in Glasgow when we win with Zidane, we see together, say, listen, let's go take this trophy because the only trophy we have this season is this. It's between player all the time. The player make better manager. It's not the manager makes the better player.
What do you think the future? Do you think Arsenal are capable of winning a big trophy under Arteta?
Of course, they need to learn because it's a still young team. They play in Premier League. Premier League is a tough competition in the world. It's every single week, every single 3 days playing.
Does it not shock you that he hasn't bought a standout forward? He needs a forward, a 20-goal hitman. Of
course, he needs some experienced player. Sometimes we say, no, he's holder. No. You need 2-3 experienced player for big close and this young player, and now he can win.
Yeah, but if these lot go out of the Champions League, we already know that the title's gone to Liverpool, I want to know, bruv, you know what I mean? Like, when is he going to be? He's under pressure, no? He's under pressure. Come on, Tony, bruv. These Arsenal fans, we hear what they're saying. He's under more pressure than Bielsa's ankles on the touchline, bruv. Do you know what I mean? That's what it is. If our tapas does not win this, man like Mak&eacute, bruv, if he ends up going out against PSG, no title, and let's say United or Tottenham win the Europa League, then, bro, we got a trophy and we're in Champions League and we're 17th and 16th.
It's your season. If you win the Europa...
If Tottenham or Man United win the Europa League, and get a trophy...
Well, I listen to you every week.
If Tottenham or Man United win the Europa League and get Champions League football next season, they've had a better season than Arsenal. Let me tell you why, because season objectives, what's Arsenal's season objective? Win the Premier League, or the Champions League, innit? But more likely the Premier League, innit, Ain't done either of those. Tottenham's season objectives, for me, were maybe a Europa League qualification and a trophy, innit? But for the club, may have been Champions League qualification, because, they're unrealistic, and a trophy. So, and the same with Man United. So if either of us do that, we achieved our expectations for the season.
I get it, but have you snuck in the back door? Because you're, as you've said to me, this is the worst season you've ever witnessed. You've lost so many games, but you still, if you win this trophy, and you're like, okay, so you're going to say it's better than Arsenal's season.
And
let me tell you this,
let me tell you this, If me and you, are on a yacht party, you get me, you paid your ticket and you went in, you get me, and I just swam and I got on the boat, blood, we're still having the same amount of time, aren't we? I'm in there, I'm there. Like, let's be honest, you paid, I didn't, bro. I'm still whining, gal. You get me? Not you, though. You got missions and that. Do you know what I mean? But I am.
X, how will you feel? How will you feel?
Yeah.
If Arsenal overcome PSG and get to the Champions League final?
Brother, if Arsenal, I told you about that robbery, but let me tell you this, if Arsenal do win, they beat PSG, then I'm in serious trouble because I believe that they'll win the Champions League. If they can beat PSG, you get me, there's no way Barcelona and Inter, good teams, by the way, but I just think Arsenal will have enough, yeah. Their dark arts, yeah, do you know what I mean? Their Voldemort football, like they're going to be able to get over Barcelona and think PSG is my last hope, bruv. You know them?
Do we all agree if Arsenal get through against PSG, they've won it? Do you think the winner?
I wouldn't say they've won it because it's Arsenal at the end
winner
of the day,
PSG game and Arsenal game is the winner of the Champions League.
If you beat Paris Saint Germain, you win the final.
Whoa, you're going to love that, are you not? You're going to love that, X.
Why would I love that?
Oh, can you imagine what this guy's going to be like, Tony?
I think Lamine Yamal is just, I haven't seen anything like that at 17.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a 17-year-old do that before. What that boy is capable of and the way he's turning stuff over at the minute at Barcelona is another level. He's 17 years old.
100%.
Amazing.
He's 17.
Have you seen anything like
Claude,
this boy?
have you ever seen anything
Claude?
like how is he doing it, Claude?
In my time, 17, he can't play. We will break his leg, everything.
Yeah.
Claude gonna take good care of him.
No, but he's genius. He's genius. You have brain like this, intelligent, play football. It's unbelievable. It's like Messi when he's starting. I remember this game Messi killed us in against Chelsea in this home. This boy is. It's pleasure to see him play football.
He's played 100 games, he's 17.
That's a crazy thing, Tony.
He's 17 years old, played 100 games. He's like the breakout star in Barcelona.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Did you see that goal?
What was you doing when you were 17? The only thing that was breaking out when I was 17 was my face. I had acne, bro. You know them way there? Like, nah, let's be honest. Like, I wasn't doing none of that at 17. He's a superstar, a literal superstar.
I have never
Barcelona, you know.
No, but this is new generation. The new generation, they start early.
Yeah.
In our time, you need the derogation for play with a big player. It's a bit tough. Now it's like it's a generation, and since 16, you can play professional. But this boy is genius.
Yeah.
We can say everything we want. Is so genius.
Lamine Yamal. Wow.
All movement. Good.
Listen, before the show today, I asked the boys to make their predictions as to who finishes top 5 and secures Champions League football next season. So we're going to go through them quickly right now. And X, we're going to start with you. So you've gone Liverpool, City, Arsenal, Newcastle, and
Forest.
Yeah,
bro. Nuno Espirito de Santo and that. You know what I'm saying, bro? Listen, he's already won an award at the Football Blacklist Awards. I was there, blood. He got a trophy there. You know them way there, fam. I didn't get an award, by the way. I can't believe it. I'm still waiting, blood. You know what I mean? But, yeah, Nuno, I think with the games that them lot have got left, you know what I'm saying? Even though there's a couple of teams that got to play each other, like Chelsea and Newcastle, I think, and stuff like that. I think Nuno, he'll get it over the line. Chelsea, they done well to beat Liverpool. But at the same time, I just don't know, innit? They've got some difficult games. So for me, I reckon that will be like my top 5, innit? And I don't think Arsenal will even come second. You get me? They'll come third in a 2-horse race. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I believe it.
Tony, you get the same 5, right?
Yeah, I mean, I thought Chelsea had the tougher running, but I definitely thought they were going to lose to Liverpool. So, you know, they just beat Liverpool and it's close. But I'm going to stick with my original 5, but Chelsea are knocking on the door.
Yeah. Chelsea are knocking on the door for Claude, so much so Chelsea are in the top 5. You're going in with Chelsea. At the expense of Nottingham Forest, you think Chelsea will end up top 5. Yeah. Is that your heart ruling your head or what?
Harder and about the experience. I know the last game for pressure, for expectation, for everything, Chelsea is more stronger for be inside. The way I put Chelsea, Nottingham Forest, of course, they do good job, and there's a way he says the manager he come in right time, make sure. But I don't know if he will deal with the pressure. I don't know if the club and the player will deal with this kind of pressure because being Champions League, one of the starting players, the last game is sometimes exciting. As the opponent is there all the time for make you a mistake and.
Are you a fan, Claude, of Maresca? Because I think Chelsea are the only team who have had more managers than Everton in the last decade because the revolving door with managers at Chelsea is ridiculous. Are you a fan of Maresca?
He do better job and before the manager is there. He make understanding the team. Okay, we're not the Chelsea. We need B, but we can do better. Okay. You see the progression now. You understand? They will go on final for Europa League, something like this, and there's a starting B inside for qualified for the Champions League. There's a player starting dreaming now.
If he doesn't qualify for Champions League, do you think that's the end of him?
No, I think he's not to be bad. Next season he can be there, you understand that? But the more important, he will win this trophy. So this final he will go. The final for the club.
Yeah, the way you're talking about Chelsea with like the experience and handling pressure and all that, obviously I completely get that, but I think that's more like the Euro Millions Chelsea you was playing with, innit? You know what I mean? Because let's be honest, yeah, these man got more kids than Walt Disney right now, innit? Like, so, like, Nuno at Forest, I think Nuno's got more experience than Maresca, for sure. Do you know what I'm saying, yeah? I wouldn't say that the Forest squad's got more experience than Chelsea, but the football that he's got them playing and the fixtures that they've got left, I just think Chelsea, like, because obviously there were big expectations for Chelsea this season. They spent so much money. They got a good coach in there. And it's been a bit of a topsy-turvy season for them, do you know what I mean? So even if they don't make Champions League, I wouldn't even say it's a bad season because remember, Maresca just came, he won the championship with Leicester, he's come up, you get me, he's built a foundation. So for me, whether they make Champions League or Europa League, I reckon they should keep him, do you know what I mean?
No, it's a good job, it's a good job.
And you're happy if they go into next season with Maresca, you're happy?
Yeah, of course, you need to give him an opportunity. He worked hard for put Chelsea in this position, you understand?
He's going to win a trophy.
Yes, he could win 12.
That's a booty cup, blood.
Qualifies Chelsea and Champions League. You never know, but leave him opportunity after you see.
And Cole Palmer scores at the weekend, an important goal after
a drought.
Mm-hmm. Are you happy with Cole Palmer? Are we going to see the best of him next season?
He can do better. If he learn and see he's not scoring, he makes scoring assist. So teammate will play with him for scoring goals more and more and more. Of course, his attacking is a little bit selfish. It's normal. The striker need to be selfish, but he need learn. And I'm thinking he will learn this with in the national team with
Tuchel.
Thomas Tuchel.
He will learn this. When I starting and understand this, he will be one of the best players.
I think he's a very good player, Cole Palmer. I think Claude's 100% spot on. He has to be a bit less selfish and look at maybe creating more for others because that's where his talent lies. If he can create more and then more assists come in, the goals will come. He can finish.
Yeah.
He can obviously finish. He's got a talent for finishing. But I think the biggest thing, like Claude says, I agree, is how much more he creates now for the team.
My thing with Cole Palmer, sorry, Tony. My thing with Cole Palmer is that he had such a sensational season last season. It's like, come on, like, how you can't be expected to replicate that. It was the first time he done it. Do you know what I mean, innit? So obviously this season's going to be a little bit more difficult. Plus, Maresca's playing him out of the position he was playing. He was playing on the right for pretty much the whole time, and then he had his own position. But I feel like the football's changed with Chelsea, innit? But for me, he's still a quality player, innit? He should have started for England, like the form he was on in the Euros. Do you know what I mean? He hasn't had a great season this season, but obviously he met Vibes Cartel and then the vibes came back, bruv. Do you know what I mean? That's what it is. He met Vibes Cartel. Both of them are free now. Do you know what I mean? That is why he started scoring goals now. So Cole Palmer, for me, he's going to be one to watch next season, 100%.
Yeah. I think so. He's a special player, Claude, yeah?
Yeah, he needs to be leadership for this team. If you're understanding, he can be leadership. Leadership, it means like you deal with all the things the way he say. Yeah. Assist, come, make sure you want to win with your teammate. He will be destructive because he still is like remember me like Ruben, when Ruben is coming against...
What a player. Remind you of Robin, does he, Claude?
He changed the game every single 10 minutes.
What a player he is.
Unbelievable. He has this quality.
Wow.
Oof, that's a strong...
A likeness to Ian Robin is something else.
Yeah, real talk. So Ian Robin, Damien Duff, like Frank Lampard, Didier Drogba, and to be fair, yeah, when we was upstairs, you told me that you were the best.
So I'm the best.
So let's not...
Best at his job.
The cameras are on now. Like.
You tell me the best teammate.
Yeah.
If you say the best player, of course it's me.
It is time to talk boxing, of course, with Tony Bellew. Tony, firstly, Eubank Jr. Ben, what did you think?
I thought it was an unbelievable fight, Jim. I told everyone and anyone who'd listened that this was going to be an unbelievable fight. Predicted it slightly wrong, but I got the actual analogy of the whole fight spot on. It couldn't have not pleased everyone, Jim. You've got a guy who's a so-so as an actual boxer, and you've got a guy who wants to have a fight who can really get stuck in. And when you combine them two, I literally compared it to a chemical equation. You put these two chemicals together, it can't not be an explosion. And that's what it was. It was unbelievable.
You want to see the rematch?
Without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, listen, I had it level after 10 rounds, and then for me, Chris Eubank Jr. won them last 2 rounds. On experience, know-how, size, whatever you want to call it, he got the job done over them last 2 rounds. It was an amazing fight. He showed me things that I didn't think he was capable of, because fighters usually get tired as they get older. He got stronger as the fight went on, and he survived some real scares in the fight. Round 3 and round 5, I thought he was, visibly hurt. But he rode it out and he got the job done, so fair play to him.
And actually, it was in your backyard.
That fight, sensational, bruv. Let me tell you this, yeah? I'm not going to lie, when I looked at the scorecards at the end, I was a bit confused because I thought Eubank won, but not by that much. Do you know what I'm saying? Conor Ben came out, let's have it right, I want it straight now. You know what I mean? He was just swinging big ones, you know what I mean? He wasn't really connecting. And my thing is, Tony, you know what I just learned about boxing, yeah? It's like, obviously, it doesn't even matter how hard you hit someone. You could tap them like that, they're counting that. Do you know what I mean? Because Eubank landed so much more of his punches, yeah, than Conor did. Like, Conor was just swinging wild ones. He was moving like Flo Rida, fam. Do you know what I'm saying, yeah? Didn't land the punches. But one thing I could say is, I'm a fan of Conor Ben after watching that fight.
Yeah,
I wasn't a fan of Conor Ben before, I didn't really watch his fights. But for a man to come up that way, go toe-to-toe with Eubank, who I don't want to see a rematch because I don't like to see him drained like that. And I don't like to see that.
That's his weight class, X.
Nah, he needs to drop that belt and go above. Like,
I mean, there's not really no belt on that, but that's he's fought.
No, but he's got a belt, right, at that weight. Or is it a bit higher? Or is that? Or you're not counting the Saudi belt?
It's an IBO, but no, the Saudi belt's great, but the IBO title that he likes to load around with. I mean, this belt's worth more than Matalan.
What are you trying to say? The BL stands for what it really stands for, bruv? Is that what you're saying? Oh my days!
I'm just saying, no one really takes it seriously, that belt, but it wasn't
like
about
the dressing
belt.
down string and that.
This was about the longevity of the rivalry between the families. This was history. This was not like belts just didn't matter in this fight. It was the event and what the ring had put on as an event was unbelievable. What his excellency achieved was unreal.
But when you see a man drinking water, like he just kept drinking water, like even on the ring walk, everything. He just didn't look to me. And I'm a big fan of Eubank. Yeah. I want to see him at his best. Yeah. Like I don't want to just see him burnt down to that. Do you know what I mean? And one thing we haven't spoke of, senior blood. Brother, you see when I saw Eubank Senior up there when he came on the screen, you see the noise that was made in the stadium? Oh my days, and the way that he danced to Still Dre Blood. Brother, let me tell you this, if I spoke like Chris Eubank Senior, yeah, bro, I'd have all you lot's jobs. I swear down, I would.
Tony, we now know we've got Alexander Usyk against Daniel Dubois, and that's for the undisputed heavyweight crown, July 19th at Wembley. You know what lies ahead for Daniel. You know from previous experience. What's he getting into again?
He knows himself now, though, Jim. Yeah. So he knows how hard it is, how tough it is. I believe the first fight with him that he'd had enough. He'd had enough, and he quit. So it is what it is. You can make as much of that or as little of it as you want. I think Daniel Dubois is now coming to a different stage in his career where he's understanding now of what needs to be done and what's at stake. I think he's shown that he can overcome difficult times in fights now. And I think the victory over Anthony Joshua is going to propel his confidence levels to an all-time high. So I think he's well in this fight. I think he's a super dangerous challenger. And he'll go into it with a lot of belief. But I believe that belief will get shrunk. As the rounds pass and as the shots start getting landed on him, the questions will be asked of him again. Alexander Usyk will be victorious.
Wow. So, I mean, what's gone on before? How much has it taken out of Usyk? Everything he's achieved.
This guy's an anomaly. He's a freak. He's the genius that boxing needs. This guy is, I can't put it into words how good he is at what he does, Jim, but ultimately all good things have to come to an end. Eventually, yes, but I just don't think Daniel Dubois is the man to bring it to an end.
So you go Usyk again?
I'm going Usyk again, and I think by late stoppage, if not points.
Stoppage?
I think he can stop him. Yeah, I just think he figures it out. It's what his mindset and the frequency he's on is a different level to everybody else. It's like this guy's gone up against a 6'9" monster in Tyson Fury and figured them out. Yeah. This guy's gone up against one of the biggest punches in boxing in Anthony Joshua and figured them out twice. He's already beaten Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois is a big, strong guy. Immense power. I give him all the credit in the world. And he's overcome many demons, but he hasn't shown us yet that he can get this job done over 12 rounds. And I just don't see him stopping Alexander Usyk.
I see Usyk winning on points maybe, but I don't see him stopping him because listen, when Anthony Joshua uppercut Daniel Dubois, and he didn't move, bro, his IQ went up after he ate the uppercut. No, I'm serious. Daniel Dubois, I don't see that guy getting knocked out. Like, obviously any boxer can get knocked out, Tone. Yeah. We know that.
But he's been stopped twice before.
Yeah, bro, I believe that version of that man, he's completely changed.
I agree.
You just see, even when you watch him in the interviews and everything like that, for me, he's just, I don't know, I'm a big fan of Daniel Dubois.
The first time you say no mass, or the first time you say I can't fight no more, is the hardest in your life. Yeah. So when you're in that ring, the first time you stop or the first time you quit, it's the hardest. Yeah. Once you've done it once, it only gets easier from there on in. And he's the man who can take you back to that place. I would agree with X 100% if I'd say that Daniel Dubois is going to jump all over him and get rid of Alexander Usyk. He has a chance at that. But once he starts getting back to that place where this is really, really hard, where Usyk's going to take him like he takes everybody else, he's got that in him. Yeah. And as a fighter, you can never show that. At some point in our careers, we've all hit a point where we go, I might have had enough here. But we trying to fight our way through it. I'm sure footballers get to the place, the 88th minute, the 80th minute, sometimes where they're exhausted and you don't know how you've got through them 90 minutes or the 100 minutes, whatever you've played, but you find a way. If you ever walk off that pitch once, within them 90 minutes and go, I'm too tired, I need to get off, and I can't play, you're going to do it again. And again, the first time is the hardest. Daniel's done it twice. Now, people don't like me for saying that, but that's just the truth. And I'm a fan of what he's achieved and what he's done from them setbacks. But I just believe he'll get took back to that same place.
Not twice, he did it once.
Well, once with Joe Joyce and then against with Alexander Usyk.
With Joe Joyce, he was proposing to his fiancée. That's what. No, he did. He did the Black Lives Matter and he used the ring, bruv. You know what? Go watch it back. You missed it.
And Tony Tyson Fury. Having told us he's retiring. He's seemingly coming back. Are we going to see him fighting AJ?
Jim, he's made more comebacks than John McClane. This is Die Hard 26.
What are you hearing?
He's amazing. Listen, I'm happy he's back. I want to see him back. Tyson Fury should never have retired. For the 55th time, we've got him back. Yeah. But he's brilliant. Tyson Fury is gold and an amazing fighter. One of the best fights, if not the best fighter of our heavyweights of our generation, of our era, without doubt. He's been unbelievable. So I'm happy. Hopefully, I'm happy he's back. He's obviously got Sugar Hill Stewart in the camp, and he's ready to go. And listen, we all know what he's back for. You know,
one fight. Stevie
Wonder knows what he's back for. Everyone can see it. We know AJ's ready to line something up. Tyson Fury's got his trainer over here. Bring it on. Let's have the mega fight we all want.
That's the one we want, X, right?
Oh, I thought he was coming back to fight KSI, bruv. My bad. You know them way there? Like, whoa. You know them way there? Nah, I'm not going to lie. Tyson Fury, when he said that he's retired, like, I've seen it. Like, I watched WWE. He's like Ric Flair, bruv. You know them way there? Man saw Ric Flair in the ring 2 weeks ago. Ooh. And the man's like 85. You know what I'm saying? Like, them man there, they don't want to retire, innit? Tyson Fury, I think the fight with AJ needs to be done, like, both of their careers, you know what I mean? Like, especially with, by the way, do you know what I mean? Since we're talking boxing, I saw your mate, Simon Al-Sheikh, blood, with his photo with Turkey, bruv. I thought, what's going on now? What, are they mates now, yeah? Oh, they were like Lethal Weapon, bruv. Did you see them two?
They had a cosy little meeting.
Oh, yeah?
But nothing was agreed.
What do you mean nothing was agreed? I saw Simon, bruv. He looked like he asked for the photo. You know what I mean?
Don't be reading anything into that.
All right, cool. But yeah, back to that fight. For me, I want to see AJ, I want to see Fury, and I think the losses that they've both had, it's the perfect fight for them. Because regardless of if there's any titles on the line or not, the two big figureheads of UK, English boxing are them two, innit, yeah? And we want to see it, innit? Yeah. We definitely want to see it.
We have to see it. We cannot be cursed again with the Ricky Hatton Jr. with the thing, you know, who's going to win, what would happen. We have to see.
AJ
Who's
Fury,
winning,
come on.
Dubois or Fury? Who's winning?
Dubois or Fury?
Yeah, good question for you.
Wow. Just a big part of me has to understand, and I need to see Tyson Fury back in because if Tyson Fury's back for just money, that will show up on the fight night.
We look like John Fury.
That will show up on fight night. Whichever way you want to say, whether he's in shape or not, if he's back just for money, then it will show. If he's back for legacy, that's a different thing. That's a different animal you're dealing with.
No, I hear it.
That's a hungry fighter, and that's a dangerous fighter.
So the reason why you lost is because John Terry thought it was John Wick, bruv, and he thought it was a shooter, and then he ended up missing. No, that's what happened.
I don't want to put, what do you say?
All the blame on John.
Oh, no, blame on John, but in this moment, he need to be understanding his captain.
Yeah.
He's the leadership of the team.
Captain America.
He did make sure he takes the trophy.
Selfish.
No be hero.
Claude Makélélé is amongst us on this very show. Claude, growing up in Paris, describe life at a very early stage for a very young Claude Makélélé. What was that like for you?
When I was in Paris, I remember become my first big player, football player, and he never make me learn football. It's been in my blood. He starting make me learn when I'm starting at 16, 17. Tell me, listen, this is job. It's not just pleasure. I starting listening, make me understanding. You need to do this, you need to do this, you need to sleep, you need to do this. For me, it be, Dad, leave me alone. I can't leave my teenager, everything like this. But it make me understanding if I'm going this way. Because you know what, his son suffering, the way he's suffering when I be younger. Yeah, I listen to him. And he make me understanding. I put myself there. I knew in the school I'm not good. I knew the only opportunity I have, dreaming, I'm going to school with a ball, all football. And I put myself inside the lessons. The people make me learn the football. Yeah.
Because this was a big change for you. You were born in Kinshasa, Zaire.
Yes.
So then Paris, very different.
French, because my father running for better life. And this time the president is like Mobutu. He never leaves the big player go outside. He keep them from the national team. Nobody can move in. All the best players is kept. And my father will be one of those players kept. Wow.
And then fast forward, you win the Ligue 1 title with Nantes, and you have a short spell, I think, with Marseille before you move to Celta Vigo in La Liga. And then Real Madrid are interested in Claude Makélélé. What happened? What do you remember of this? Because you wanted to go to Real Madrid.
No, I don't want to go.
You don't want to go?
No. I don't want to go because I have many teams like l'Inter and the Valence. Well, Madrid make me scared. I see, I will go. I see the club big, the group like 20 players, big player, Redondo, everything like that. I know a place. I prefer play football, but I'm young. I want to enjoy. And it's my father who tell me, hey, listen, you never say no on this T-shirt. Every player in the world, and still my time. We're dreaming this team. We see this team, Copa, Di Stefano, everything like this. He want me as the dream he have. But my education, listen, father. We have African education. One of father say something is better for your future. But I feel okay, I'm good. And I did know myself. He know myself. He knew I will be successful because he know my football, he know my character, he know some players there is not better than me, but I just believe by myself, and he makes this work in my mind, and I play.
But it was difficult because you, Claude, am I right? You had to force the move to Real Madrid.
Exactly, because...
What did you do?
Working hard. Concentrate, listen, observe, quiet, not going newspaper, not talking newspaper, just enjoy my football in my bull. And just enjoying, listen, read the player, copy. And with my talent, I mix everything. And I don't care. I'm not scared. I'm going against big player for learning.
So what, they let you go when you were patient and that, and they let you go? You didn't go on strike like them TFL workers?
No, I fight for go there.
Oh, you did, yeah?
Celta Vigo said no, did they?
All my career for moving from another club, it's always fighting.
Yeah.
Really, Claude? They don't want to let you go, or
They don't want to let me go, and sometimes one of you. The example is this Liverpool player. He can't progress anymore. He win everything. Every single young player that come in this team, they will learn from him.
Yeah.
But him not.
he not there no more?
He takes this level. He need to have another project.
Yeah.
So the move has to benefit you and him.
Me, one moment I can progress. I'm like, yes, but he will put my hand down and I will leave and do mistake. Not that I need another project. And the way I'm moving in Madrid, it give me another project and then dreaming. I did know exactly what I mean with Real Madrid.
So when they said that you couldn't go, like, so Vigo, when they said that you couldn't go to Real Madrid, what did you just like start using your left foot in training or something like that? And then they said, all right, you can go. Because I want to know when they said, what happened for you to actually leave?
No, I respect, one as a club takes you need to respect the club.
Yeah.
The institute, your teammate, the manager. I just give the message, listen, I need moving. But I put my father and my agent to work on it. And I stay stable, respect, go training, and everything like this. In Madrid, when it's happened, when I've been do something like negative, because it's the worst from the director sportif and the president. They say you can play free, you don't need money, everything like this. And I see no respect about me, and the way all the time I have conversation with my father, we make the decision together. He tell me, first time one of the people don't respect you, will never respect you anymore. It's the way I'm moving from Chelsea after.
Claude, you joined Real Madrid in the same season as Luis Figo. Spain was going crazy, right?
Bullying.
Because there was uproar about Figo going to Real Madrid. What do you remember of this?
Of course, I lived the situation with him because in this time, Figo is the best player from Barcelona. He's the captain. He's leadership. Madrid steal him from them. You understand? I never see this. The way I respect this guy because he lives the kind of situation, pressure every single day. He still play football, winning trophy, respect.
I'm not even lying. With Figo, like, obviously, we know what team he came from. He went from Barcelona to Real Madrid. And even growing up, that was a big deal to me. I think the only thing that shocked me more is when I saw Jackson 5 Michael to Bad Michael, you know, them way there. So, like, I've got to say, what was it like playing, like, you know, against Barcelona for Figo's first game? What was it like? Because I know them Barcelona fans had bacon sandwiches with them. So I want to know, what was it like?
Oh, we feel it. We feel it. Oh, it's like you go in stadium, you just want to say, okay, you win. You win and we're leaving.
Yeah.
We arrive one day before in a hotel, mess, we can't sleep.
Yeah.
Fun everywhere, the hotel, music, and still 6, 5 in the morning, we wake up, we can't go out. We still stay in a hotel and still we travel, we go in a stadium for play the game. Imagine the pressure starting week before.
Yeah.
We arrive in Barcelona, we tell Figo, why you not leave? Why you not stay? Come on, you stay. You will not have this mess. But he don't want to deal with this because he says if I'm running, he will make me negative ways like I'm scared. I'm not scared. I need to go. We go together. We knew we will lose.
Yeah.
We knew we will lose because the atmosphere is not for play football.
Yeah.
The names in that dressing room, Claude, you have the likes of Ronaldo, R9, my favourite player ever. What a guy, what an amazing player. Roberto Carlos, Zinedine Zidane. These are big, big players. How did you all cope with that at that time?
I'm considered like them. I don't see them like human people. You know, this is a problem that happen now. Some generation, what is this players like can seem like oof. No, we enjoy it together.
Yeah.
You see your teammate the respect from the highs.
Okay.
When he look at you, he respect you, he put you in your own position.
Yeah.
And for me, it's be like thank
Lift
you.
you up.
Exactly, thank you. You accept me like I'm like you. I can do the job. You understand? Yeah. And I'm not scared. You know, I'm like we are friends. We are together, and yeah, I put my position naturally. You know, it's like
was that the toughest position you've ever been put in, like mentally and with the pressure? Was that the hardest it got with Figo in the team and playing for Real Madrid? Was that tougher than being in like for Chelsea and finals, all that kind of stuff? Was being at Madrid, it obviously made you a better player, but was being at Madrid the most pressure you can ever imagine?
Yeah, I think when you pass in this club, it's every day. In the team and the newspapers, they always move the team. Oh, this is not play for the Real Madrid. The next day you play good, okay, maybe it's inside, not every single day. When you pass this kind of pressure, you go somewhere, you like, when I'm back in England, I'm like, okay, man, I can leave. I can't go in the street. I can't go shopping with my family. In the time of Madrid, you can't, it's impossible. You go every single place, camera, newspaper, dinner. It's like you don't have life.
You end up winning the Champions League, that historic goal from Zinedine Zidane against Leverkusen. I mean, was that the best day of your whole career, Claude?
One's the best. One's the best because in this time is my first final. Zidane, he lose 2 final. And we're talking about, you are negative. You everywhere you go, you never win Champions League. Come on, man, you. And I remember we always have the same room together. You know? Okay. This day, he never leave me sleeping. Wake up, why are you not talking? He said, listen, leave me sleeping because I'm dead. I concentrate for myself. I know it will be tough because the best team is Leverkusen is the best team in this moment. Is the best team. They have the best player. We win this trophy because we've been a little bit arrogant, like we are Real Madrid. We show them like we are bigger than us, but they are better than us.
Really?
Much better than us.
And Real Madrid signed David Beckham in I think 2003, and that obviously not obviously, but that you wanted to leave the club after that, from what I remember. Why was that?
But the beginning is, this story is like, and all the season, the president come to me, if you're okay, we're so happy for you. I have 2 here for the contract. We're so happy for you. We'll give you bonus.
Yeah.
Like 5% for your salary.
Wow.
I say, thank you, President. I never talk, me, job. We go pre-season in Asia, to like the Beatles, we go everywhere. We come back for President, my bonus. No, don't worry, we don't have a lot of money because we bought Beckham. Okay, I'm waiting. 2 weeks after, the sport directors come to me and say, listen, we don't have any money, you will stay, but we will not give you the bonus.
Oh my days.
Wow.
No bonus.
I said, okay. Same thing, I talk with my father, listen, Dad. They tell me this. It's strange. They promise you something, they not come back. Then we push a little bit, say, listen, you give me or not? They started to be more arrogant, like, okay, you can play Real Madrid for free. If you want, we'll make one black, another black will be the same.
Wow.
I said, we're the same, okay. I talked with my father again, my father said, listen, they will never find a guy like you.
No.
Never talk, do his job, friend from teammate, work hard, have the salary, okay, I'm not crying, I have a good salary, but don't come to promise me. If you don't come to promise me, I will shut up my mouth, I will do my 2 years, and we decided be more, pushing more, and they starting be, no, I knew I can't be transferring and still I know have the contract is 2 years.
But that's what I mean about Real Madrid. Like, they'll get rid of quality players, for the next big thing. You know what I mean? David Beckham got cane rolls, and they decided to spend this much money on him, and then he ended up leaving. That's madness. They took your bonus for Beckham's cane rolls.
You was an
That's what I heard
instrumental
from
part of that team. You were the legs of that team. You were the engine of that team. I'm not saying there's great players in these, and obviously there's other players around, Figo, them players, but you was the engine in the middle of the park. You was the legs for that team. So it just shows you how stupid presidents can be.
No, because he's a business guy. He have the hand at the beginning. He gives the hand from the sport director. But the problem is like the manager tell him, please, clean this problem because you don't know why I'm talking about this guy.
Wow.
He say, no, but you deal with the sport director. The manager come again. If you listen, if you go, all the player you get, they will be in trouble. Because the dirty job and is a leadership quiet.
Yeah.
A leadership technically quiet. He never talk. If we lose him, we will lose 30% from the quality from the team. Well, it's okay, you want another player, you tell him. The manager say, he come to me and say, Claude, I push myself, I can't. I say, listen, me, I will do something. I need to talk to you first, and they talk for the teammate. I talk with the manager, I explain to him. I have meeting with my teammate. I say, listen, guys, I will do something. Don't go inside. It's between me and the club. Because they do this, they know, all the teammates, they say, okay, we're understanding, don't worry, do the things you want. I stay in my house 1 month, close all the door, everything like this, not going training, and finally they decide because I starting to lose the national team.
Yeah.
And the UEFA called Real Madrid for fix this because my national team want me for play.
Yeah, you want to play for France.
Exactly.
Of course.
You see, the thing is at Real Madrid, did you, because obviously I know you're a very humble person, do you know what I'm saying, Paul and neck and that, you know what I mean? But, like, did you ever feel like, and I know I'm not talking about the plaudits, but did you ever feel like a superstar? Because we can sit here and I know you, world-class player, I know you from all the clubs that you've been at, and even when I'm playing my football games, we're always like Makélélé, do you know what I'm saying? So we know how good you are, but with the superstars that are around there, like, did you ever feel like appreciated? I'm not saying, was you on the programs or anything like that, but we know the work you actually did for the team, as what Tony said, you know what I mean? You paved the way for N'Golo Kante and that, you know what I'm saying? So did you ever feel like recognized like as one of the top players there?
You know, for me, my recognition is always from the manager and the teammate. That's it.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's more important.
You don't care about anything else.
Newspaper, you put me down, I don't care. Because I know if the manager see you are the beginning, when I do the team, he put you inside, you are the more important. Yeah. And the obligations, the newspapers, they will take about this. They can't lie after. The true come true.
Claude, you end up winning back-to-back Premier League titles at Stamford Bridge under Jose Mourinho. Take us back to that, the relationship. What was it like, your relationship with Mourinho?
But good, very good. He knew I don't need him. He want to use me. The beginning, I didn't understand the message at the beginning. He want to use me for be the example all the time. It puts me in a pressure for be every time the example, training ground, game, everything like this. And we no need to talk too much. We look at the face, we know exactly. And it give me freedom also on the team for talk, for manage sometimes the teammate.
So it was a great relationship. It worked.
Good relationship.
It worked well.
Yeah, very good.
You went to Chelsea club, but there was a number of clubs interested in you. Manchester United interested in you. I mean, what made you choose Chelsea? Because at the time, obviously, Man United are still right now the biggest club in England. Even as terrible and as dreadful as they are, below Everton, they are still the biggest club commercially drawn in the country. And at your time, they were winning titles when you went to Chelsea. They were still on top. What made you choose Chelsea over United?
Because I meet Roman.
Okay.
And after I'm starting thinking for my life, for secure my life. and Roman he give me half money, proper money for save my future after football, everything like this.
So Roman was the first man to identify that you should get paid what you were. So at Madrid, obviously you was paid very handsomely and well, but at Chelsea, that was just double the gain.
No, I think for him is exciting buy player from Real Madrid.
Okay.
Because this time you can't buy player from Real Madrid.
No.
Every player want to go to Real Madrid. No one player want to leave to Real Madrid. And they have this opportunity because I have a lot, but it's the only opportunity I have because I feel him, he want me. He don't care about pay the transfer.
Yeah.
He don't
He
care.
wanted you.
And I want security for people come to me and fight with me because it's be strong fight with Real Madrid. You can't fight with a big team like this.
I remember you coming to the Premier League and Claude Makélélé is coming to the Premier League. It just lets you know how strong our Premier League was at the time. Because when you were at the time of the Liga in Italy, a big, strong... But you coming to the Premier League showed us, all as fans from other clubs, that, wow, Claude Makélélé is coming to the Premier League.
If you came to Chelsea about a couple years earlier, boy, them VVS diamonds wouldn't be dancing like Michael Jackson. I'd need the diamond tester. I'll get the diamond tester out, boy. You get me? We know why. That's why you came to Chelsea. Show them the ring, my G. That's why you went to Chelsea, man.
Claude, I want to ask you this. Even although he paid you a lot of money, did you like Roman Abramovich?
I think I find him passion guy. He want bring all the best players in this team. Maybe one time we have conversation, you're thinking Ronaldo, he can't come. You're thinking Zidane, he can't come. I tell him, it's not like this football. You can't bring all the players. I see that call my teammate, Roberto Carlos, I think, hey, you won't come because the boss... but I don't want to be in trouble, you know, because I live Real Madrid in trouble, but his passion is
he wants everyone.
He want to be successful for his project. He want to win trophy. He's dreaming all the time. Every day is with us, eating.
Wow.
We'll be surprised, you know. And when there's some guy, no talk about money, but he give you the love, the feeling. Yeah, for sure. Everybody want to come in Chelsea after because we see every player, big player fighting for coming in Chelsea, not just for money, for our opportunity, also for our...
So Abramovich was a friend?
Yeah, good friend.
And at Chelsea, like, you played with obviously some quality players, do you know what I mean? A lot of them scored against me, so we'll call them by their first names. Frank, Didier, Jonathan, and Ian, do you know what I'm saying? But who was your favourite Chelsea teammate? Was it Roman Abramovich?
All of them, but for me, it'd be Joe Cole.
Joe Cole, yeah?
That's surprising.
That's good.
I have a relation chemic with him because when we play, he's always one defending. Joe, stay there. No, you have to stay there. I will deal with the manager. Stay there because I know it's the quality he have for dribbling. Yeah, I know more he stay there, more the defender is not come. And more I'm happy, I know I have a lot of work for do. But when I give him the ball, it's the way I'm moving, I give him the ball, he make...
Really?
We come like, like a chemic when we play together. It's fantastic. Guy.
So Ian Robin, Damien Duff, like Frank Lampard, Didier Drogba, and to be fair, when we was upstairs, you told me that you were the best.
I was the best.
So let's not...
Best at his job.
The cameras are on now. Like.
You tell me the best teammate.
Oh!
Yeah.
If you say the best player, of course it's me.
So who's the best player then?
It's me.
Cheers! Right. Hey, give another round of applause. What are we doing there, man? What are we doing there? That's what I'm talking about.
That's why he's been at the top level, because he believes in himself. And ultimately, let's not dress it up, but he's proven it.
Yeah.
The clubs you've been at, the trophies you've won, the international career you've had, it's there for everybody to see. And
definitely.
For kids watching this, don't be scared or don't be shy to say, I am the best or I'm going to be the best, because it's that belief that gets you to that next level.
But Claude, your final game for Chelsea, defeat to Manchester United in the Champions League final in 2008 in Moscow. That dressing room afterwards, what was that like?
Fire, really? And bad and no happiness I think this trophy will be the most important for Chelsea win more and more. And we make mistake our teammates. Because when we decide every single people need shoot the penalty, we need also have the manager make sure the thing is going a good way. We change in the last minute. It be Kalou. Kalou is the best for the penalty in this team.
Kalou.
Solomon.
The best penalty.
Yeah.
The last shooter is be Kalou. And the John, he won't get this opportunity.
Wow.
And Kalou is younger, he be quiet, he give the opportunity for John. I think we lose this competition because football is little bit punishment sometimes. Huh? When you not going the right way, you will be punished. Yeah, I think we lose this final because we play 10 players against 11. Huh?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the good Manchester United. That's a big team. Huh? We talk about Rone, Ronaldo, Alves, Ferdinand.
Yeah.
And yes.
So John Terry missed a penalty.
And we come back again.
You were really angry, right?
Yeah, I'm very angry because I knew for coming to final is difficult, Champions League final. And I knew some young boys that will lose this opportunity for win this trophy.
Yeah.
Me, I win in the beginning, I'm okay. But when I arrive in the final, it's about winning anyway. Make sure you win. Is the positive is come after because we knew Roman will be happy, will be a triple bonus.
And you went down to 10 men in that game as well. Got all the way to penalties. So the reason why you lost is because John Terry thought it was John Wick, bruv, and he thought it was a shooter. And then he ended up missing. No, that's what happened.
I don't want to put, what do you say?
All the blame on John.
All the blame on John, but in this moment, he need be understanding his captain.
Yeah.
He's the leadership of the team.
Captain America.
He did make sure we take the trophy.
Selfish.
No be hero. He's still my friend, huh? You can't just cut everything like this because I'm frontal guy. But if he knew this, he will be the hero because he will be the first who takes the trophy for
He thought he was CR7, bruv, when he stepped up for that penalty.
Would none of them other players, Claude, at that moment have gone up to John and said, because I know he's a big figure at the club, he's the captain, he's a big figure.
You don't have time.
There's no time.
Say, John,
no time.
Solomon should be doing this.
So quick.
Someone is boys, he's young boys.
Oh no, he's saying would like an experienced player say, Solomon,
Like yourself.
take it from John Terry.
If I see this before, because I'll be out.
Yeah.
Me penalty, I never.
Yeah, you
I
didn't
never
do
shoot.
that. Yeah.
When I will have a penalty, I tell the manager, hey, put me out.
Yeah.
Who I put my boot out? No, it's not my business.
It's not your job. You know your job.
I know my job.
Yeah,
When I
that's
will
not
go
my
there,
job.
in a World Cup final, it's the same.
Yeah.
I put my shoes off.
Sliders on.
I'm done. I've done my
Claude,
job.
would Jose Mourinho have allowed John Terry to take the
No,
penalty?
if it's Jose Mourinho, I think Johnny will never shoot.
I couldn't even think you were putting the ball up.
Is Jose the best manager you ever played for, Claude?
My best manager? No.
Who's your best manager?
Because you played for some great managers.
Nantes.
Who?
Nantes. Really?
Brilliant.
Yeah?
The system Barcelona play now,
Yeah.
they take this from Nantes.
Yeah?
The system Barcelona play now from Nantes.
And what about you now? You want to go back into coaching?
Of course. I love football. I love give. I love make the young player put out the genius out. And the beginning I don't want because it's tough. This job is every single day. You need to be faster. You need to be there. The new generation is different. But I come back again with this experience. Yes, I need to come back because I'm starting to be older and
Do you want to be a manager or a coaching? Because I'm not going to lie, there's some...
coaching.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Coaching.
Tottenham don't know how to defend.
Coaching.
We need some coaches. No. Whether Ange stays or not, yeah, we need full first-team coaches. Do you know what I'm saying, yeah? And I promise you this right now, yeah, my face is a Tottenham shirt, pretty much. I'll do everything I can to get you that job because we cannot defend. I promise you, we're wide open. We're open 24 hours like a McDonald's drive-through, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So we need your expertise.
No, you have good manager.
Yeah, but I'm talking about coaches.
Coaching. Coaching is different. Coaching is
the only coaching he got is the thing that takes them to the game.
Very
That's all he's got.
Coaching.
You want to coach.
Oh yeah.
You have
wanna
so
coach.
much knowledge to pass on, Claude.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so much experience to pass on.
I can't live without no coaching. I'm coaching many times when I meet some players, give them the advice. But yes.
One day, Claude, one day. We're just weeks away, meantime, from our very own Tony Bellew and Expressions taking to the stage at the O2 Arena ahead of the BetMGM Premier League Darts final. Going head-to-head over a 9-dart challenge. On the last show, we saw Expressions getting some tips, but he's not the only one putting in the hard yards.
Guys, I'm Tony Bellew and I'm getting ready for the BetMGM Premier League Darts. I've got the champ here to teach me exactly what to do. What have I got to do, champ?
Sorry I couldn't get them in blue because I know you're an Evertonian. Thought I'd get you something with a little bit of size to
You're
it.
going to be surprised now, actually, haven't you? You've probably got bigger hands than me. And lo and behold...
You're right-handed?
Yes.
Yep, great. So you want to start with your right foot forward, have the weight from your right shoulder going in a straight line down to your right foot. That's absolutely perfect.
That's okay.
Yep, absolutely. Weight slightly forward, that's really, really good. And one of the key things here is just to make sure that when you throw a dart, keep your elbow at the same height throughout.
Okay.
I'm not surprised to see that you've got talent, Tony. Everybody from Merseyside can throw darts.
Spears I'm used to throwing, not darts.
We do have a bit of a tactic when it comes to you winning this 9-dart challenge because we're going to work smart here, but we're not going to tell you everything. You don't necessarily want to go for the treble 20 unless you want to, because there's jeopardy either side. You've got the 5 and the 1 either side.
Okay, so what are you thinking more of?
Thinking more along the lines of the left-hand side of the board.
14, 11 and 8.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Consistent score and then maybe going for the treble 20. You know what you're doing. So that one there, that scores 30.
Now, if I go back to the 20s, let's see. You're spot on.
See, that scores 8 points.
Yeah. Is it smart just going for the bullseye? Obviously not.
Sometimes.
Nope, not for me.
Is there anybody on the board that you would maybe be picturing who you'd be throwing these darts at? Is David here?
No, I like David these days. What Liverpool player scored the most against us?
Who scored the last one against them?
David.
Diogo Jota.
Yes, it was the horrible little Jota. Little creature. He's the best finisher at that club, to be honest. I'm going for this bullseye, I'm not getting near.
I get the feeling you're going to be quite determined to get it.
Yes, I am. I'm literally not going to leave this room till I get it.
Nickname, Tony. Nicknames, walk-ons, it's all about the razzmatazz nickname for darts.
Well, I can't be the bomber, obviously, so after the bomber, I think it's going to have to be Tony Bullseye Bellew.
Rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
It sure does.
You guys got quite good.
So tell me, Tony, obviously darts is all about walk-on tunes as well.
Yeah.
Tell us what yours is going to be.
I can't go with my usual Z cards because, you know, that's just for the boxing and just for the football. So I'm going to change this one up and I'm going to go for I'm Going to Knock You Out by LL Cool J.
I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out.
Brilliant.
Mama said knock you out.
Mama said knock you out, and that's exactly what he's going to do.
Expressions, you are getting it.
He's talking to you, bro.
Oh, wow.
He's talking to me, bro.
No message there.
He's talking to you, bro. You get me, bro? Me.
Tony, Claude and I like that action. That action, you're
I'm trying.
punching those darts out. Punching them
I'm
out.
trying, Jim, but I'm nervous is an understatement. We are going to throw darts in front of 20,000 people.
Brother, you've been punching people up in front of more. Like, what are we
but
talking
bro, if we
about?
were having a fight, I'd be really happy. We're not fighting. We're throwing darts.
Nah, I hear it. We better not be fighting.
Pick on someone your own side.
Whether I win, remember he said it, we're not fighting, innit? Hold on a minute. Why do you get a professional dart specialist and then these man gave me Jonah Hill, Seth Rogen, Fed Sheeran, like the guy that works here, bruv? You man done me dirty. What's going on? I like him, by the way. If you're watching this,
The guy who
you're
works
my
here?
G, innit? But you don't know how to play darts. So you lot are setting me up, Jim. What's going on?
So the winner, obviously, will play
Nah, Jim,
Claude
don't do that.
Makélélé.
Jim, don't do that.
Who played
I'll
darts
ask you
with
a
the
question.
Chelsea boys.
Jim, stop reading off the teleprompter. Listen to me. You're here, yeah? Did you hear what I said, yeah? Why did I not get a professional dart thrower, Jim?
Well, Tony needed a bit of help.
Okay.
And we gave him that bit of help. And as far as we gather, Tony has become a much better darts player. So you better watch out, boy.
What do you mean, bruv? I thought you was on my side, bruv. You said I don't need the help.
You better watch out. That's all I can say.
James!
Claude.
James!
We always end the show by getting our guests to build their ultimate five-a-side team from players that they used to play with.
Yes.
So today is no exception, and we're going to do this with you. We're going to start in goal. Who's your goalkeeper?
Barthez.
Fabian Barthez.
Right.
So he gets the nod over Peter Cech, over Iker Casillas.
No, of course, they are all of them good, but I choose Barthez because he's the first goalkeeper starting play with the
Yeah.
He could play, yeah.
He's unbelievable. And therefore give him honor.
Yeah.
Is the way I choose
I forget about that. He was the first
He was
person.
the first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you forget about
I
that.
think
Yeah.
Because New York came after him, Manuel, no, didn't he? As the sweeper keeper. But yeah, Fabian Barthez was great with the feet. You forget that.
Fabian Barthez. One defender, I'm thinking you're maybe John Terry or
After that
Carvalho.
penalty, blood.
Now, every time I choose the same thing, now I change a little bit for give honor also for the players, the teammate I play. I choose Hierro because he is a brand from the team.
Nando Hierro.
Galacticos.
What a player.
He's unbelievable. Del Bosque and him. Manager outside and manager inside the team.
Leader.
Leadership.
Can he take penalties?
Left foot to what foot? Easy.
I hear it.
I'm saying one or two midfielders. You're going for one, and I'm not surprised.
Zidane. Zizou.
Zizou.
Exactly.
Nobody better in your eyes.
I play against him, with him.
Yeah. You're still big friends.
Yeah.
Amazing player, Claude. Amazing.
Is he going to come back to management, Claude?
Yeah.
Has to.
He would take the national team, I'm sure.
The national team?
Yeah.
Okay. And one or two forwards. So who are you going for? Who?
The number 9, the only one. Ronaldo.
Jeez.
Thank you very
The
much.
second one.
Claude, please tell me before we jump on to the next one. Ronaldo was my hero growing up. R9 is, for me, is the greatest player ever.
The king, innit?
He's the Lord on a pitch with boots on.
Magician.
How?
He come front and you do something. Many defenders, they tell me, when he's driving, you don't know. You see the lion coming, it's like, he do something like disappear.
Hey, Jim, wasn't Saha his hero last time?
Yeah,
His
exactly.
hero's changing,
Yeah,
bruv, innit?
his hero's
Must
changing.
watch
Like
the
baby.
Avengers, bruv.
He come in the training, he's just laughing every single game, laughing. He don't care, he don't pressure. He know he will score goal.
Amazing.
R9 and
Thierry Henry.
Wow. That's unstoppable.
Because he's my boy first. He's always laughing together, national team, and I respect him a lot because he do good career and he's good.
that's
boy.
a good five-a-side team. Fabian Barthez, ex. Fernando Hierro. Zinedine Zidane. Ronaldo, R9, your pal, Tony.
My hero.
And Thierry Henry. Claude Makélélé, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on.
Merci bien, Claude. To Tony and Expressions, and make sure you join us again in 2 weeks' time. You have been watching The Lineup, brought to you by BetMGM. Download the app or visit betmgm.co.uk. 18+, gambleaware.org.